Hi, I'm Ali McCullough, and today I'm talking about intention and attention in leadership. Both attention and intention are hugely important in leadership. Your attention should be in the present, focused on what's currently in front of you, and your intention should be in the future, what you're going to do and what you're trying to achieve. So if you think about the dictionary definition of attention, it's when we concentrate or solely focus on one object or one individual, whereas intention is a course of action that we're planning to do. It's a thing intended like a plan or a goal. So that's fairly obvious, isn't it? Our intention's in the future and our attention is what we're doing now currently. This is pretty simple stuff. However, when the pressure is on, it's very easy to get the two mixed up, and this can cause us a lot of problems. We can sometimes get our intentions become tied up in the present, what we're trying to achieve. We're thinking about that too much, and our attention can become focused in the future instead of what's in front of us. So I'm going to give you an example of this. The easiest way to do that is to use the example of two people. I've called them Simon and Paul. So Simon is unhappy with his work. He spends a great deal of time thinking about how unhappy he is and about how awful things are at his organisation. He wants a better role and he wants to be working somewhere else. So if one of his team members doesn't meet expectations or they do something to upset him, he will complain to them that they're doing things wrong, they're not doing things appropriately, or they're not meeting his expectation. He spends a great deal of time thinking about how things could be better somewhere else. So it's very easy to see here, Simon is putting his attention on the future. He's daydreaming and wishing of that other job, which really isn't achieving very much. At the same time, he is complaining, which isn't accomplishing anything. So his intention is in the present. Paul, on the other hand, he's also in a similar situation. He's unhappy with his role. He wants something different at a different organisation. But rather than spending his time daydreaming, he's focusing on researching job opportunities. He's enrolled in a short course to help him get that new role, that new development in another organisation. When his team members don't meet expectation, he takes charge of that situation and he focuses on what he can do in that current moment to improve his situation and his environment. So it's quite easy to see that Paul's intention is in the future, about he will get a new job and this is the steps he's going to take in order to do it, but his attention is very much on the present. How can I improve my present situation at the moment? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand who's likely to get a new job first, and also to see that Paul is a much more positive individual than Simon. When we think about leadership and we think about success, the balance between attention, being in the right place, and intention is a real key driver of those things, and it's also a key driver of a positive outlook rather than a negative outlook. So my question to you is, what are you paying attention to at this current moment? And what are you neglecting to pay attention to because your attention is in the future? And at the same time, what are your intentions? How could you be more intentional with your leadership? Love to hear your thoughts. Thanks.